Hello, welcome to Sound and Fury Book Reviews. As usual, I'm Tina. Today I'm doing a book review of Cosmic Widow by Jonathan Nevair. This is a spy-fi book that came out in, when did it come out? November of 2024. I received a copy from the author in exchange for a fair review, so thank you so much, Jonathan. As you know, this is going to be a positive review because this is book 3 of the series, and I wouldn't have kept reading if I didn't enjoy these books. So, where am I? An exciting spy-fi that builds on the character and world building of the first 2 novels. Cosmic Widow is a lot of fun. What is it about? A deadly race to recover a priceless portrait. When the legendary Cosmic Widow vanishes from the galaxy's premier art museum, Agent Lillian Renault delves into the shadowy underworld to hunt down the missing masterpiece. Her only clue, the thief's enigmatic calling card. Following a scant trail of evidence, Lillian crosses paths with shady art dealers, eccentric university professors, and elusive forgers in a tangled search for the stolen work of art. But the robbers' endgame is more sinister than mere theft. Sleeping secrets stir within the Cosmic Widow. If they wake, an arcane mystery locked away for ages could spell disaster across the stars. I just love these covers. They're so fun. So this is the 3rd book in the Agent Renault series. And if you've read these before, or the first 2, you'll know what you're getting. But if not, this can be read on its own. Though I do recommend starting at book 1. It's like James Bond in space, but this one has an element of an art heist. And yeah. So to start, I will say that this one is a little slower in terms of action. There are longer scenes than usual of just people kind of talking and figuring out the intricacies of the crime. I found that just as engaging as the action, but it is a little heavier in the exposition than the previous 2. But that's because there's a lot of kind of like lore behind the painting, and then there's a lot of like more lore that ties to it that has to be kind of like explained. But I thought that was interesting from like a kind of like a historian point of view. I thought it was cool. Like I kind of wish it was real because it's like so fascinating. There are a couple of twists. I will admit I did see them coming, but it doesn't necessarily mean the journey to get there wasn't fun and exciting. And really, the overall mystery behind the stolen painting is the real twist here. And that was the really cool part. Like, I was about 3/4 of the way through, and I was like, okay, like, she's gonna find the people, blah, blah, blah. And then they were like, oh, and the painting means this. And I was like, what? Like, that was really cool. While the first 2 books serve to introduce us to Lillian, the slower pace of this one allowed for a broadening of her character on a deeper level. Unlike James Bond, where he's basically just some faceless dude in each kind of iteration of his story, Lillian is a complex person. She strives to follow her beloved grandmother's footsteps, but we also see glimpses into how she's a bit lonely at times and how the job is the main driver of that. The book also delves deeper into her artistic pursuits, not only her poetry, but the love of art in her family. It's very much like a family-tied book for Lillian. Like, the last book was her kind of dealing with a dude that she likes and kind of like her, that kind of thing. The first book didn't really have too much to do with any of that, and then this one's more about kind of like her family and how important that is to her, and that was really, really was shown in this book. We also get a lot more of my favorite character, London. It's really fun when you're like 3 books into a series because the side characters don't require any introduction, which also allows the characters to play off one another easier. Pin is another favorite character of mine, and she often brings a lot of comic relief, and she was really funny in this one. And I really love the kind of like conversations with like her and then people that don't understand how she kind of conveys things. And there was also like a really fun character, Alex, who was a non-binary character. I really liked them as well. They were fun and kind of like smarmy, and I really hope that that Jonathan writes another one because these books are just so much fun. This one was a beast too. It's huge. Also, I got water on it because I was reading it by the pool. So thank you again to Jonathan for the review copy. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, definitely check out Stellar Instinct if you're at all interested in this series because it's really fun, and I'm still really enjoying it. So yeah, thanks.